faster or tied him in speed.
You definitely tied me, but it was with
using my bonus action and action to dash.
Yeah, that's right.
Combination of Justin and Derek were the first ones to talk tonight. So guys, welcome back to Raiders of the Lost Hole with the Crazy Questers. I actually have a full crew tonight, which is surprising considering one of you don't have internet.
True. Rally.
But I still made it!
Rallying!
Dude, he is dedicated. But we are going to get right into it because Derek made us start 20 minutes late. So we are going to go ahead and get started with a recap, also from Derek.
I won the race to a dragon, and then while it was being super chill, someone else pissed it off.
Like who? Who would do something like that?
Grimir had a panic attack.
And a small fuzzy cat.
And literally almost gave myself one just breathing so hard.
And after that, the dragon breathed the lightning and downed two of you.
Yep.
So we are going to be enjoying some death saving throws. And
Isn't
all day...
This is the second level.
Yeah.
It gets real.
I don't know if you can say we're going to be enjoying
Yeah, I don't.
saving rolls.
Oh no, we are going to, because I get to tell everyone how all day in the Discord we were talking about how Moon had to save everybody. And then Moon's like, I might have to back out because I have no internet.
True.
I know, that's very so horrible on my part. I'm like, oh god.
It's a TPK. Moon was the only survivor, and it's just because he wasn't fucking there. But yes, so
Wouldn't
you guys did
Brianna
venture
really
forth.
be the only survivor?
She is in a very different place that technically I can't classify her as a survivor. And that is part of her character story. And if she comes back, I will put a spot on the screen for her. Till then. So we are going to get right into everything right now. And butt plug. Do it.
So after I realized that all hope is lost, I just punch it for this dragon. And yeah, I'm going to do what I do best. We're going to do 2 butt plug attacks, hopefully with retracted spikes as long as I hit. So I think that hits.
That does.
I have a new set of dice to roll my secondary set of damage,
Perfect.
which is their cheese.
I remember, yeah.
Look at the
I have cheese dice too!
No way.
A true dice goblin.
That's right.
Me and Derek are both dice goblins, that's for sure.
That's okay. There are,
Yeah, you are.
just right here, there are 36 sets of dice.
I don't have that many, but I do still consider myself a dice goblin though.
No, that's fair.
I have
Alright, so on top of the 10 bludgeoning, or 10, I guess, piercing,
9 sets.
for my
I mean,
attack, it's
here's
also...
my dice.
Where I'm sticky, there's the sticky note. Alright. So, yeah, so it's 1d10 plus 4, and then... Oh, so that's actually... That's right. This thing's not accurate. I have to roll it myself. Alright. So for damage, that's a 9 plus 4, that's a 13. Plus the 2d6, so I'll roll the... No, I already did that. That was 2 3s, so that's another 10. So that is 23 total damage for my first hit.
Alright.
And then a second attack.
Those are rookie numbers. You gotta pump them numbers up.
7
Right?
plus 17 plus 9 is
26.
26. So that's 26. That hits.
Yep.
And then same thing. I'm gonna roll the D10 along with 2 D6s, and then add 8 total. That is 3 plus 4, 7, and then 4, 2, 10. So that's 17 more damage total.
Okay.
And
So
then
as you go up and start jumping up at this goblin, this dragon, trying to pierce its sanctum, it is keeping it very tight-cheeked.
of course.
You forgot to lube up beforehand.
That is his command word, so he has been saying it.
Yeah, I said it twice. In at least canonically speaking.
Oh, I meant physically lubing up.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, Kiri's supposed to be on that, but he's out cold, so.
You gotta wax your hat beforehand.
For every session.
Alright, so what else do you gotta do, Gimrick?
Then I'm gonna do a flurry of blows.
Alright.
And so that's gonna be. Yep. So that's the first one does 11, and then the second one is an 18 hit.
An 18 is a tie, so it will take half.
All right. So it takes 4 more bludgeoning. So what was that? 23 plus 17 plus 11 plus 4. So it's like 55 total.
Yep.
Nice.
Close, but
whatever.
Alright, anything else?
No. Well, I did my bonus action. No, that's it.
Alright. Moon, tell me what you would like to do. I can move your icon if you want.
Perfect. Because you're probably gonna have to. So I am actually going to. I want to like basically back up around the corner to where Gray Stripe. Fuck. So where I'm like literally in front of Gray Stripe. And then. So with my action, I would like to cast. I'll do False Life first. I'm gonna cast False Life on myself.
Okay, so you're just gonna like charge yourself up with a little bit of necromantic energy and get some temporary health points.
Yep.
I mean, wouldn't he technically already be charged up? He's been trying to find a way to discharge.
Yes, that is true. That is true. I did take lightning, so you know.
Giggity. Alright.
Son of a bitch. I'll look up what I have to.
I have your sheet up.
That'll be all.
If you want.
I mean, I can roll physically. I just need to know what to roll.
It's 1d4 plus 4.
Cool. I get 6 HP from that.
There you go.
And then with my bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and do my final bestial shift for the day.
Oh shit, you've already used them all up?
Yeah, this is my last one.
Yeah.
So that'll allow me to get an additional 6 HP plus another D6 on top of that. So that's going to give me another 11 temporary HP.
And your AC goes up by, what is it, 1 or 2?
1. And yeah, that's all it is that I'm going to do with my turn as I stare down at the dead bodies of Kiri and the new guy.
Here. Justin, I don't know why we always have such an issue remembering your characters' names.
I don't know.
If you can just
Because they're
make them more
expendable.
memorable.
I know, I love his name. That's why I was like, because it reminds me of grammar and gramarye, which is a way of saying like magic. So I was like, cool. Beyond that, Gray Stripe.
All right. I am going to kind of scooch over and grab Kiri by the scruff and kind of drag him back. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Wait, we actually have a healer?
Sorta. Sorta.
I just wrote up.
Hey, don't get ahead of yourself now.
Healing him for 5 hit points.
Ooh.
So, Kiri, you are prone, but you now have 5 health points. You are kind of just like.
Okay. Hey,
Like a
I'm-
cat that just stepped on tinfoil.
You're like, "Meow."
Yeah, right.
Oh, so he jumped.
He didn't really jump. I'm not going to let him jump because then I can technically say he got up, but that's another thing. Anything else you'd like to do, Gray Stripe?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right. So, is there anything you guys want to say to each other as like you're healing him or anything like that?
Not specifically. He was a sleeping cat.
It's always sad to see a pussy in despair.
Yeah, right.
Do we want to have Shelby roll into initiative?
Oh yes, please.
Please hold.
I just looked and was like, wait, I don't see Mercy on there.
I forgot to add her in last time.
Damn, I rolled heckin' good. I rolled a 23, a dirty 23.
Okay.
Nice.
You beat me.
I rolled a natural 2 for you.
That is incorrect.
I'm changing it right now. So I will update that after this round. So it's only like 2 more things, and you have nothing to worry about. But with that, Kiri.
All right. You spend your entire movement to stand up, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Then I am going to eat my last little 2 treats I have for some more hit points. It's not damage, it's healing.
Perfectly fine. You're good. So
And that
immediately
was a
after
lot.
getting up, you just see Kiri like grab shit from his pocket and just start shoving it in his face.
I'm gonna eat. It's time to stop and eat.
I'm gonna keep my
And,
joke about shoving things into the pussycat. There's a lot of penetration jokes that happen in this group, but that's the Raiders for you.
Yeah.
What happens when you rape the lost souls?
Yeah, true.
Trying to decide what to do. And that'll be all for now.
Grimir, go ahead and roll me a save.
Just don't be in that one.
I remember opening up my, or taking over my parents' Inn and Tavern.
All right. With
That's
that,
not positive.
I mean, it could be because of their deaths. I mean, if we're being honest.
That's fair. That's fair.
Nope.
The dragon is very focused on the person that tried to just, sodomize it.
Yeah.
So it's going to take its 3 attacks at Gimrick.
Bye.
It's going to be 1 bite and 2 claws.
All right. What do we got?
The bite is a dirty 20.
That will hit.
So as it bites down, you're gonna take 13 piercing damage, and you feel electricity still from the breath charge into you, and take 7 lightning damage on top of that.
Okay.
After that, a claw comes down at you. What is your AC?
That's a 17.
Okay, this claw you are able to narrowly avoid.
Yes.
Just barely able to avoid it. You like literally feel it come down, and the wind brushes up against your hat. But because you're so focused on the last one, he nat 20s you.
Ooh.
Ah.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah.
On the second claw,
Mm.
For how
dealing
much?
38 slashing damage.
Oh my god! I totally thought it was gonna be more than that.
I am unconscious.
All right.
Oh, you know what though? I'm thinking of like my hit points on Sakura, and they are so much more than I just noticed Mercy's hit points are.
Which
So
is
36 is
no,
actually
wizard.
substantial. Yeah, substantial.
But you know what, Mercy? It is actually your turn. So
Oh,
why don't we go
cool.
from there?
Awesome. Super cool. Love this for me. Oh god.
Light him up.
Yeah.
Light 'em up,
I'm going to
It's on fire. That's like X-Ray's theme song. Thank you.
And Gurkir's.
literally. I'm going to do my. Oh, this is a bonus action? Hell yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna take a dagger from my dagger of doubling,
Okay.
and I'm gonna throw it at the dragon.
Do it.
That is a 27 to hit.
Oh, that thing. Literally, you throw it, and it's so focused on Gimrick that you nail it right at the soft spot next to its neck.
Amazing. 10 points of damage. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to do the Blood Curse of Bloated Agony.
So if it attacks more than once, it takes effect.
Yeah, actually I need to get a little bit closer for it though. Let me just double check.
Really wishing we'd rolled her into initiative earlier then.
Yeah, hold on, I need to get a little bit closer.
That would have been great during my turn. Or my,
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, I totally forgot. Yes. It's, you curse a creature that you can see within 30 feet of you until the end of your next turn. For the duration, the creature has disadvantage on strength and dex checks.
Wow.
And takes 1d8 necrotic damage if it makes more than one attack on its turn.
Makes sense.
Cool.
If it was gonna beat the shit out of me, it would have been great if it got hurt during it.
Well, I didn't know. I didn't even realize I wasn't in the turn order, so
Right.
apologies.
All right. Anything else, Mercy?
No, sorry. I only have an action and a bonus action, yeah.
Got you. Gimrick, now remember the rule. You have to private me the message. You cannot say your roll out loud. You have to say something positive or negative.
Well then, let me message you.
Dildo down.
Okay.
I remember one of my matches where I was at first quite defeated for the most part, and then was able to, thanks to a quick bit of thinking, take out one of my opponents and take his weapon, which eventually resulted in my victory.
Mm,
Well, that doesn't sound negative whatsoever.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
See, I like Justin's, which was kind of ambiguous.
Well, my whole personality is victory in the arena. I mean, like, it's just...
I was about
Where else
to
am I gonna
go on with more on mine, and then I think Kyle said that. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to stop it right there.
I thought it was
Because
an
it
appropriate
can
place
go
to stop.
either.
Yeah. All right. Moon.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to, for my action, I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Oh.
So that'll give me another 20 temporary HP.
Can I ask you like a serious question, real quick, Kyle? How much health were you down to?
Half.
Oh, okay,
Like
that's not
perfectly half.
bad. Okay.
And now he's back up to full.
But it's all
Yeah, basically, yeah.
So technically, combat ends and he goes right back to half.
I think that is really all it is that I'm going to be able to do, though, because I'm pretty sure that takes an action.
It does.
Well, I know what spell does, unless I'm using the new one. But
So literally, Greystripe and Curie, you're literally just seeing Moon like put on his false life with just kind of like a sickly aura around himself, and then when he does his Armor of Agathis, he has like vines of thorns covered with chills of like a dark ichor on it.
So he's a necromantic Super Saiyan.
I'm just like, but wait, there's more.
This isn't even my final form.
But that'll be the end of my turn for right now.
Oh, okay, I thought you were actually going to Goku this shit and find another thing to do.
There is another thing I can do. I just have to wait till my next turn.
Okay. Greystripe.
All right, we are going to move over to Grimir, reach down and give him the old cure wounds. For 2 healing.
All right.
And then as
Okay,
a
now we can use all the
bonus
nat
action-
ones on its attacks.
Then as a bonus action, I will use Second Wind,
Okay.
healing me for 8.
Heals someone else for 2. Heals himself for 8. Beautiful.
Sounds like a healer.
Nobody ever said I was a healer.
That is technically true. He's
He's
just
the only one
playing
here
first
doing,
aid.
doing healing. I mean,
I'm just
He's
making
applying
sure you
first
don't
aid.
die.
Yeah. All right. Curie.
All right. Curie's gonna be bold enough to stick his head out. Stop there, and
You literally look to see as this dragon is like dealing damage to Gimrick. Mercy's throwing a dagger.
which direction do I want to go here? Well, let's keep it simple this time. We're just gonna cast a Ray of Sickness.
And how do you cast that?
Ooh, that's a good question. So yeah,
Being an
Curie's
actor.
gonna. Yeah, right. Yeah, gonna reach in to grab one of his little bottles, and like as he pours it into his hand, it just like kind of like forms like this like greenish energy, and I just like throw it towards the
Fastball style. I like it.
yeah.
So it is a Constitution saving throw, right?
Yeah.
23.
I think that saves.
No,
I
think
still
that
take the
failed.
damage.
Oh.
No, I take
Yeah,
the
so you
damage.
still get 23. Yeah, so it's still 23 to attack. You just don't get poisoned.
Yeah. All right. Anything else, my furry little friend?
That's what I was trying to decide. No,
All right.
no, that'll be it.
Grimir, you're opening your eyes.
I open my eyes, kind of groggily, kind of looking around like, what the heck happened? I catch the dragon out of the corner of my eye, and I crawl past Grimir, or not Grimir, Greystripe, because I can see my name right there. That's why I said it.
Yep. It's
And-
I'll pass myself.
Yeah.
Tough third person.
As I get over there or stop,
He's been dead
I just
the
kinda-
whole time.
throw my hand on my chest. It looks like I'm like got a stitch on my chest and that, and I cast Cure Wounds
Okay.
for 12.
Bit better at that than me.
And that will be my turn.
All right.
Oh, well, so Devin, part of it, and it might be because I'm using the new rules and it looks like you're using the old. Yours is 1d8, whereas mine's 2d8.
That would explain it.
They gave a huge buff to healers in the new rules.
Yeah, they did.
Wild, because healers were already broken in 5e.
Tell me more. Tell me more about clerics. I've never played one before.
I mean, all you need is healing words.
Hey, wait a minute.
I'm a light domain cleric. That's my name. But with that, the blue dragon is still there. Gimrick is laying sad and limpy on the floor, so he cannot perform his actions. So this blue dragon is going to walk its way over to Mercy, and it doesn't feel fond of getting attacked, so it will. It's going to launch its multi-attack, and yes, it will take the damage from your Curse of Bloating, so I will need you to go ahead and roll that for me, and I will roll what I have.
How many times is he hitting me?
3.
3? Okay. So 4 total damage. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
You got real quiet, muffled.
You're very quiet, very muffled.
Very odd.
There we go.
There it is.
There we go. That was
Really
weird.
fucking weird. Yeah. Apparently I just gotta literally shove my face into this microphone.
Shove it in there.
Late night podcast.
Eat it.
Words I wish my wife would say.
I don't know. Y'all got 2 of them. Feel like it's.
Yeah, the act of practicing doesn't mean I gotta make another.
True.
Getting back to business.
You've done it at least twice.
I've done it a lot more than twice.
Same.
Anyways, 4 damage, and then
Yep,
am I
so
dead?
4 damage.
Am I about to
What's
be
your AC?
dead?
What's your AC?
16.
What's that you asked?
Yeah, what's that? What, huh?
Yeah, 25?
Not terrible, but there's a possibility. So this dragon feels this curse affect it right off the bat. You see like its arms start to tinge a slightly different color in its scales. It goes and bites you, landing a solid hit, dealing 16 piercing and 7 lightning.
Jesus. Okay. Oh, okay. Please hold.
On the okay,
16. 7.
that's 23.
Oh, she's looking rough.
On the first claw attack,
Oh, fuck, I forgot about this.
you are able to dodge.
Yes!
You feel the blood coming off of you, and you don't want to slip back to your natural color, so you focus in on the combat a little bit. Because heaven forbid Moon sees you turn purple.
Oh my god, there they are!
Yeah. We'll be like, we can't let her die. We need the tits.
That's how you go Super Saiyan.
That will be how he goes Super Saiyan.
I'll literally be resuscitated only for the use of my boobs.
Mhm.
He'll be literally giving you like CPR, like just holding.
Not
Hands
just
won't be over top; they'll be here.
one on each boob.
Alternating.
Second claw attack. All right. Ready? On the second claw attack,
Mm-hmm.
it smashes you against the wall,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
dealing 12 slashing.
That's exactly how many hit points I had left.
So we have
God
Grimir
damn it.
down, we have Mercy down.
I am diggity down, baby.
Grimir's still on the ground. Or did you stand up?
No, I just crawled. I did not stand up.
So he had half move. All right. Mercy, go ahead and give me your first death save.
Oh, Jesus.
And do you know how to private message it? Any of the avenues?
I can just send you a message on
But so
Discord,
just-
right?
I just
You
texted
can.
him.
Okay.
She doesn't have my cell phone number.
Oh yeah.
We're not IRL friends.
Or in roll
Ow.
20, it's just
Damn.
Ouch, Shelby. If you want my cell phone number, I'd give it to you. I really don't care.
I was just joking. We are IRL friends.
Thank you.
Here it is. Okay. Hold on.
After you click send, you can go ahead and say your situation.
Okay. I have this memory of me in a cabin with a woman, and it's the morning, and I'm laying in bed behind her, and I'm braiding her hair.
Sounds hot.
what can you say?
She also purple.
She is not. She is not.
All right.
She was red.
She is a human.
So she could be.
So pink.
Oh my god.
My second memory is that of a simple sparring match with my master a long time ago. Going really both ways, or going either way. Like, I land a strike here, he lands a strike there.
I don't know. With a butt plug, you do kind of go both ways. So
Pre-butt plug, obviously. I found this thing here.
Pre-butt plug.
Yeah.
but you've really embraced your life choices.
To be clear, I'm not the one who said I poked the dragon in its butt. You said that.
You said you would do your normal thing, and it doesn't have a, junk to punch.
He's not a boy dragon.
Did you hear me?
You should have done that. He's just a boy. I get it, yes. Stabilizes them.
All right.
I was asking.
I will just finish. Apparently, my chats are not private, but to answer your question, it stabilizes them. But no, it does not grant health. It just makes them in the awkward limbo of whatever the fuck I feel like at that moment.
I'm
But-
not dead.
Yeah,
Does
the
that
only one
mean
that
there's
actually
more
recovers
just
you
one
from
of those?
HP is if you nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
But would that mean no more saving throws then?
If you succeed on 3, you would be stable, so you wouldn't have to do death saving throws.
Don't worry about that. It's a completely different situation.
Yeah.
But we are going to go straight into Moon.
Okay, all right. Now it's time for me to hit my final form here. So I am now going to cast Shadow of Moil on myself.
What?
Shadow of Moil?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna give you this one. I don't fucking know that spell.
Yeah, I've never heard of
Do you want me to display it?
It's
No,
pretty
no
cool.
worries.
If somebody could display that, that would be fantastic because I can't. But basically, I get to like cover myself in like shadow. I become heavily obscured. Anything that attacks me takes 2d8 damage back. So yeah.
So only when it's
Cool
within
stuff.
10 feet of you, though.
And
Well,
until
yes.
the spell ends, you have resistance to radiant.
I don't think that's gonna matter with the lightning dragon.
Yeah.
My light domain cleric doesn't like this.
It's cool spell.
That's a really cool spell. Like,
Yeah.
can we get this for Sakura? Can we get
What is it
Shadow? Can we? The new one. Can we get Shadow Mommy to have like flames coming off of her?
Yeah, why don't I have this spell? What the fuck?
This would be dope as fuck.
It's only 4th level necro too. What the? Hold on.
And then
revamp her character sheet now.
Yeah. Please hold.
from there, I just want to be able to like poke my head around the corner, so that way I can then put my Hexblade curse on the dragon.
Nice. All right. Kevin's gone. All right. So your Hexblade curse.
Choose a creature within 30 feet, curse it for a minute, or until the target dies, I die, or am incapacitated. I get +3 bonus to damage roll, score a critical on a 19 or 20, and then if it dies, I get HP back.
Perfect. All right. That is your bonus action then. So.
Yeah, so that'll be everything for me then.
Justin.
Huh?
It is a bloodbath, isn't it?
Rune says hello, everyone.
Bye!
Hello.
All right.
All right.
Gray Stripe.
We are going to charge in.
Charge!
We're gonna flash some leather on this old dragon. With a dirty 20.
Ooh, that will hit.
Fantastic.
Not using a tip.
Oh no, he
you
is.
can
He's
try.
using his Triclaw because he has to swap them out, and currently it's had the Triclaw attached.
I am also going to use a superiority die
Do
to
it.
do a trip attack.
Oh,
So it'll be an additional 1 damage. And it has to make a DC 16 strength saving throw.
Oh fuck me! No, it was only until the end of Mercy's last turn.
Yeah.
Yes. So it does not have disadvantage. So you said
I also died too, so well I mean I'm unconscious as well.
that
so.
doesn't always get rid of some of the curses.
Oh, yeah.
So you said strength.
Yep, DC 16.
fail.
How does a 22 sound?
Damn it.
Unfortunate.
Rigged.
Anyway,
It sounds rigged.
we're gonna go back for a second try. And
Do you
shit out
need
of
me to
this dragon.
show you my? I'll fucking. You know what? I don't know why my rolls are hidden. Let's.
I was
fix
say you
this.
said you weren't gonna hide your rolls.
That is
They
accurate.
shouldn't. They should not be hidden by all settings. Makes sense. It should not be hidden.
I was kidding anyways.
Yeah, literally, it's whisper rolls. Never whisper.
There must be another setting though.
So a total of 44 damage overall.
All right.
Nice.
You said 44?
Yep.
Holy shit.
Let's see,
And-
16, 5. I didn't get your second attack roll in.
It was a 22.
Okay.
Then I am going to action surge. We're going to whip this dragon yet again. I have a feeling that one misses.
Yeah, no, as that whip goes at it, it literally just takes its paw and like slams the tri-tip into the ground face down, so it does not damage it.
Then we will pull the whip out and give her one last go.
Don't you love it when they pull out?
For a total of 20 more damage. That will be my turn.
You said how much?
Another 20 damage.
20?
Or
Okay.
I'm sorry, 19.
Alright. This dragon now has several lacerations going across its body. Its wings look somewhat torn. Carrie, what will you do?
Just a refresher, it's Buttplug and Mercy that are down, correct?
Well, Plug and Mercy are currently
You
down.
get a death.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my god, Derek, your grave could be shaped like a butt plug.
Why are we planning his death?
Yeah, right.
The gravestone.
It just was a thought that came and went. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm gonna be real sad if this doesn't work out, but
Fucking doesn't.
I'm going to use them. You just... no, let's go for it. All right. So I'm gonna start another flaming sphere, except this time, like right here. And so yeah, Kira's gonna reach in and grab like another little vial thing, except this time as he like lifts up, he like slowly like blows like out of the vial. It creates this little fireball in his hand, and he throws it.
It fails your dex save by 1.
Oh,
Nice.
all right. So it takes that damage there, and then I'm gonna use the. How do I want to do
The
this?
fuck
Oh,
you are.
yeah, right. I was
Fuck
like,
you are.
That's easy bonus action.
Shelby's looking at her cell phone, so you have to actually like announce it to her.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, right. No,
son of a bitch!
Hell yeah!
I know
Right,
this.
as my little
guys.
fireball like impales the said dragon.
Penetration.
Yeah, right. I penetrate the dragon.
The #1 cause of death.
It burns internally.
Ooh. Mm.
So as
If
it
you would
pierces its rear leg, the only leg that has not really been hit too much, you do see these scales take on a kind of burnt coloration to them. And the dragon does fall down.
Wow.
We did it.
Huzzah!
Yeah, the wings are down in 2 different ways.
All right.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. So, let me go ahead and clear all this bullshit.
I will be RB.
Well, fuck you.
We fucked the dragon.
And I think we all agree on what's going to happen next.
You guys get to search this room?
Well, in the near future, then.
I searched the dragon for loot.
Yeah.
So just so you know,
Devin's gonna
Gim-
loot.
Gimrick and Mercy, you both have 1 HP.
Okay, I was gonna say I'll roll.
You are up. You, Mercy, you literally feel blood trickle against your face, and that's what wakes you up.
Oh god. I'm like. Fuck.
Gimrick, you literally have the tail land right by your face.
That breeze wakes me up, and I do, and then when I wake up, I realize like what happened. I'm like, oh, ooh, all the soreness, and just like, okay. And I cast
I need you to.
some body to give myself 24 HP.
Okay. Grace Trip, I need you to roll me an animal handling and an investigation roll.
let's go.
Nice.
Fuck yes. I think that is our second nat 20 of the night, and first one that wasn't fucking me.
Yeah.
I don't think as a DM I get to celebrate my nat 20s, but
Yeah, because they're normally a murder 20.
okay, who died?
Somebody.
Who fucking died?
Me.
You
So
didn't
you got
die.
down. There's a difference.
My
Stop being
pride.
so dramatic. Graystrip, as you're looking around, you notice a particular laceration that is around the dragon's back. So you kind of hop up to it to take a look, and you notice that there is a strand of something that you can easily grab onto.
I firmly grasp it.
Jesus Christ.
I love that I got to set you up for that. So as you pull this out, you see that this is a very loose tendon and tissue of the dragon's muscles. But
Beautiful.
as you hold on to it, you feel electricity crackle through it.
And
I thought you said it wasn't a male dragon.
It's not. Okay, am I lost on that one? Because I kind of pride myself on being perverted a little bit, but
I was making more of a joke because you said it was a tendon, and as he was grabbing, he felt the electricity flow through it. So I was making it as a dick joke.
oh, except I said it was on its back, and if it has dicks on its back, that's really worrisome.
It's a dragon, you never know.
You know, I'll give you that valid
Fair.
statement on that. What does everyone else want to do? Grace Rape, I am going to have to get you that item into your inventory, but you will have to go visit. You will have to go visit somebody before it's useful.
Of course.
Grimir's just kind of sitting there as he hears that the thud of the dragon falling over. He's
I'm gonna add one more thing to your line of sight. You literally see Moon casting spell upon spell after spell to then combat end, and his temporary HP is like gone now.
Hey, I still had it for like an hour.
I know, but I'm just saying, like you're like you took too long, so now you're done.
You just edged yourself.
Yeah, but I was wanting to charge up for 2 episodes, not 3. Son of a bitch.
So as I hear the thud of the dragon, just kind of still sitting here, I crawl. I see that, yep, it is the dragon down, and just kind of go, what?
I told you it'd be fine.
I'm like leaking blood. I feel like that's not fine.
But did you die?
Like basically, like I was literally just dead and I was brought back from the brink of death.
I will get up and I'll walk over to Mercy.
I'm still on the ground. I'm like
I'll lay my hand on her shoulder.
Hold on, real quick before you do this. Gameraker Mercy, do you feel like you guys are more so focused on yourselves right now, like taking
Jesus.
inventory?
I did do the wholeness of body thing, so after that was all good, I kind of just started like peeking at the dragon, because I know like I did some damage to this thing. I'm gonna take something. I'm gonna take a trophy.
Okay, then you hold Mercy.
I am like at this point just like deliriously laying on the ground, like almost dead.
Okay, then I will need everybody but Mercy and Moon, because he's around the corner at this time, trying to obtain his final form. I need you all to roll me a perception check.
Oh,
And Mercy,
God.
you can roll it just with disadvantage.
Okay.
Nat 20, baby.
Let's go.
Nice.
I went very mid.
I
11.
love
I
these
still got an 18 for disadvantage, so
That is phenomenal. So
I
I'm
also-
literally just missing Kevin, and I think I'm just gonna have to accept that one.
oh Kevin.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
He's testing the
So-
strength of the desk.
It's not comfortable, I can guarantee. I've done that. Devin, you know which desk I'm talking about, the one upstairs in the room that used to be Megan's?
Yep.
Yep. Sorry.
Guys, this is live.
Y'all are wild.
Y'all are admitting things to the in-laws you surely shouldn't.
Trust me, I say things to make my father-in-law blush on purpose. He's been doing it to me for it's been a decade and a half now that I have been together with my wife. 15 fucking years.
Same in 5 months.
Yeah. Devin and I are really close, and we're in the same family, so damn. Something about them Nessheim's. Moving on. Everybody but Grimir is gonna notice something. Grimir, you are just so fucking thankful that this terrifying beast is dead. You are just kind of taking inventory, thinking about what kind of celebratory drink that you're gonna name after the slaying of a dragon, what color it should be. Like, you're kind of examining the blood that's around Mercy's head right now to see if you can make a drink that looks like that color.
Oh God. That's gross. My blood is not red.
Not yours. The
Oh.
dragons that woke you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, my blood is not regular blood color.
No. Everyone else, including Mercy, you actually notice that underneath where the dragon originally stood, there was a small leather, almost belt that had a couple tools in it. Graystripe, you nat 20'd, and Gimrick, what did you roll?
Also nat 20.
He got the net 20. I got the net 20 in the investigation.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so only Gimrick is going to notice this, though. Hey, you better fucking play to it, because I don't feel like muting you guys tonight.
No, of course.
Gimmick, you notice that there's a couple different tools in there that are very commonly used to make different types of armor, leather, cloth, working different types of metal.
For the moment, I'm just gonna. You said they're on like a belt?
It's loosely, it's torn, like it's not wearable by any means at this point.
Well, I guess for now I'm going to bundle it up and bring it over to the party.
Okay, act out how you would do that.
So like I bring it up and I try to wrap it around myself first, and I'm just like, oh shit. Okay. So I just kind of roll it up, and then I bring it over and it's like, look what we got. And I just unroll it like one of those tool wraps. Like the lockpick wrap, just like, look what we got, and then unroll it, and it's just like...
And the
Everyone
tools go
roll
everywhere.
history.
You said everyone?
Everybody.
It's a night of 18s for me, I guess.
It is.
13.
13 plus 3...
16.
16.
Kyle?
I was around the corner. I figured I wasn't going to be rolling one.
No, at this point, I'm assuming that you're kind of like upset and have walked kind of over. Or are you still around the corner?
Well, I mean, I guess that really depends on how you want to go about doing it, because technically within 10 feet of me it's supposed to be darkness.
Yeah, but
So if I walk over there, nobody's going to be seeing anything.
Oh,
The
that's true.
shadow
So how do you want
lasts
to
a
play it?
minute.
I mean, you know what? Because it's the first time he's actually like legitimately using the spell, and be like, oh, I don't know what's actually happening or whatever. So, because he can see through it. I'll walk around to see what Gimrick's got. I'm like, ooh, what you got in your hands there?
To be fair, this might have dissipated already, just because it was 1 minute. The Shadow of Moyle only lasts 1 minute.
Yeah.
I have to give that to him. Fuck.
Okay.
That
You
would
weren't gonna darken my stuff.
that would have been fucking hilarious.
That would have been
Or
pretty
not
good, buddy.
something that So
Yeah,
roll
okay.
me the history check then.
It's an 18 for me as well.
Okay.
And when I had walked up to Mercy, I was going to cast Cure Wounds on her.
Go ahead.
So I had walked up to Mercy, put my hand on her, and healed her for 16.
Woo! Still super rough, but not on death's door anymore. Thank you.
You are no longer dripping blood.
Yeah.
That's a big thing for you, Mercy.
He gave Mercy a pad.
Mercy, what did you end up rolling for your history check? I'm sorry I couldn't hear you.
I didn't even know I had to roll a history check. Please hold. I rolled a 30-20.
Thank fucking God. One of you fuckers. No. She is the only one. So, I'm gonna solo talk, so you guys gotta all be fucking
God,
quiet.
fuck it, I'll take notes.
It's just a solo talk, so they can hear you,
Oh, okay.
but they won't be able to hear me. And okay, so I'm starting it now.
Down to Electric Avenue.
Derek, shut up.
Ah,
We still hear
really?
you. Yes, solo talk means she hears me, but everybody hears you guys.
Alright. Duh.
I'm sorry, I'm writing this down.
And everyone is back to being able to hear me.
Okay, what did you say the name was? Sorry.
Giant purple.
No. Shut up, Kevin.
Vagina boob.
Okay, and she's the maker of this tool set? Like, this is her insignia? Oh. Okay.
Rave mode? What the fuck did I miss trying to actually just explain like a serious point of lore in here?
Boots and cats.
Just in the background going like,
Yeah, I was trying to get my lights to do this. If they wanted.
Oh no. Do you know who this was?
This is the one that hates you.
So now at that point, Mercy, you have that realization, and you can do a set information however you see fit. As Mercy.
I don't know if my realization is correct though.
Well, I'm out of scotch, so you got to make a decision on that one.
Oh God. You're the one. It's a yes or no question.
Well, you know, I'll get together and send me a bottle of scotch, and I'll give you advantage on one whole night.
Wow. Okay.
Listening.
That sounds like bribery. And
100% is.
Guys, if we
because
do
I
that plus flanking, it's super advantage on every attack.
for a night of role
For a
playing.
night.
you guys, this tool set. These are the tools that that Dragonborn in town. Iorfra? Cannot fucking say her name.
he's gonna
I
start
can't
just
either.
flipping
I'm
through
with
the-
you.
Wait.
Iorfra?
Is this the
Iorfra?
Smith? Or is this the Enchantress? Like,
She's a Dragonborn.
I don't
I'm
remember
not
if it was
telling
Dragonborn.
you what shop she runs.
But her
Have
skills,
I been there?
her skills are similar to the dragon that we just killed. So
Could have
either
been the enchanter.
maybe they're related, or somehow this was her. I don't know. But
'Cause
these
this-
are her tools.
I love you guys that you have such subpar notes on this.
Yeah.
We do.
What are
I'm
notes?
getting there.
Yeah, I was about to say, I have a sticky note with butt plug written on it and some numbers.
I have literally.
Your only notes for the whole campaign?
These are my notes.
I have.
Sure.
Hold on. I do have great notes. I just don't write down names of people who own stores, okay?
Wow.
The last
Classic
time I
Munch.
wrote notes down
Wait, I do! Wait,
August
hold on!
13th last year.
Is it the armor?
Nope,
No,
these
the
are your guys'
armor
names.
wasn't
These
a
are-
Dragonborn.
Okay, because I have the.
You
didn't
better
write down
not be having,
race.
you better not be having any type of my notes up, Kevin. I know you have
Nope.
access.
I don't.
I have
mine.
No, I
Mirak
just
for gems,
Yep.
Oh,
Aaron
yeah,
for potions, Triana is the blacksmith. Those are the only names of shops I have.
I'm like,
I have an armor that says
And not to mention, by the way, technically Grimir has not been to any of them.
True, I haven't. I'm just
delete
Yeah.
your notes. You didn't exist.
Hi!
In my
I
mind,
can
I
still
would
help
honestly
you
want that.
guys.
Nope.
Yeah,
I know the
literally
grocery with
only
a
have
little old
Brianna.
lady, human female, and then I wrote down the enchantment shop, and all I said was strange fellow. So clearly,
I have a
didn't
feeling
keep
that-
good
That's not
notes.
them, yeah. That's not them.
Well, because didn't only Gimrick go there?
Yeah.
Because he had the sword stuck to his hand.
Well, that and I also just wanted enchanted weapons with elemental damages.
And
So those
do,
are
you
two reasons I
remember,
went.
do you remember what that person is?
I'm pretty sure they were a Dragonborn,
I'm
but
like
that's
90% sure it was.
all I've got,
Who?
memory-wise.
Who?
And I might be wrong.
Who?
The Enchantress.
Oh,
I went to the Enchanter shop, and I'm pretty sure it was a Dragonborn, but memory serving, not 100% on that one.
Also pretty sure it was a dude.
Yeah, there's that too. So
So we're just gonna start raiding people in town. Just kidding.
we're just gonna
like, have you seen this Dragonborn?
Well, apparently we might have just killed her if you're saying her scales are similar. So
That's what I mean. Like,
So if anything, we should look for a missing dragon.
Oh.
like her scales. The scales on this dragon reminded me of the scales of this Dragonborn that I saw in town,
Oh,
and I
speaking,
remember these tools being on her person.
speaking of scales, I'd like to pry off a few of those to as a
This
trophy.
might be a townsperson. I want to scale them.
This is.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, Mercy's like, this could be somebody we know, and you just see Gimrick
You're
going,
like, I'm gonna just rip.
Like just prying one off. Like
But wait,
What's
does
that?
anyone remember the
What's that you say now?
These tools, the rivet has an insignia of a flame with an eye above it.
good girl.
Okay,
we don't need that.
I'm proud of the notes. Listen,
Right wording, wrong context.
wow.
No,
It
see,
might have been the tone in that, just from the DM voice.
Yeah, hold on, I'll be right back.
no, because the only other
Bring out the
option was
crazy
like,
questers after dark voice.
Yeah,
because the only other
yeah.
option was saying I'm proud of you, and that's just gonna invoke some daddy issues. It's neither's good.
No,
I
it was
don't think
either
Shelby
girl.
has a lot of daddy issues. Okay, we do. No, we're not unboxing. It's good.
This
I
is
have a
not
lot of
therapy.
parental issues.
Well, join us for Crazy Questers as we unbox Shelby's emotional issues.
So good, guys.
No, we're not getting anywhere near any of our mental or emotional issues.
Only
We
our
don't do
fictional
that.
characters.
Yes, because if we get anywhere close to my mental health, oh, we ain't touching that shit.
What's mental health?
Same, brah, same.
Yeah. All right.
Mental health is called coping mechanisms.
So as you guys are currently
Blame
in
the eye
this
above
room, you guys see that partially this room is collapsed where you have entered in. there is a single lantern resting in the middle of the floor. Now that the dragon is deceased, it's not sending bursts of lightning. And I'm going to let you guys know, if you would have let it live one more round, it would have had a burst of lightning. That the average damage would have been close to 40.
Death. Immediate death. TPK.
The nice thing is
I
could
would
just
have
avoid-
taken that.
You see several mine carts around this room, tipped over, possibly as this dragon caused a little bit of havoc.
I'm gonna walk over to the lantern in the middle of the room.
So as you walk over to the lantern, you actually notice that there is a deceased warrior who is dead on the floor.
Fresh?
Also, relatively.
Okay.
You see that he had a Mausolith and 2 Nothic.
The fuck is that?
They're
Weapons?
no, they're
No.
creatures.
They're
So
what?
this guy fought 2, or what are they? Are they fiends or he fought 2 horrifying creatures. Adam, if you want to I think you can post the pictures off D&D Beyond if you want us to have a visual. But other than that,
Wait, these like they're just chilling by him?
no, they're dead. He's saying they're dead.
They are dead near him.
Oh.
I
I
will try to do that. Hold on like 30 seconds while I try to teach myself how to do something.
Oop.
Which one's
Uh,
that?
That's the Mausolith, whatever. And then hang on, because what's kind of funny is in the campaign I ran with just me and Heather, I actually had a Nothic, so I already have that one ready. So Adam, if you go to any creatures page, it says right under their picture, display in VTT.
Yeah, well, I can just do
No, I
because
see
I'm
him.
the DM.
Yeah.
I can pull up the image
Oh, well, there you
and
go.
do the handout and just drag it into the middle of the page, and it asks me if I want to show it to people.
Gotcha.
So those creatures were found deceased around this warrior, so you can ascertain, Mercy, that this guy fought off these fiends single-handedly.
Oh wow. I'm gonna loot his body.
While we're talking about loot, how many of these scales am I getting off?
Oh my god, Derek!
Still doing.
Animal handling with advantage for being so fixated on it.
Yes.
You said this room was partially caved. Is that along?
Around the entrance
This
that you
wall?
came in, correct?
It's a 19
Alright.
plus
Can I-
22
Just
plus 3,
being.
so 22.
Take care of him.
So, all right, cool. Derek, 12 skills.
Beautiful.
Just taking
Vermeer.
that I am a dwarf,
Congratulations.
not really having the background in it. I want to kind of just investigate, just trying to see like if I can tell, was this maybe an intentional cave-in or was it just say a freak cave-in?
Okay. I want you to roll me investigation, but because this is not a subject you've familiarized yourself with as you stuck above ground throughout your youth and kind of delved more so into brewing and owning your business, that I am going to say disadvantage.
All right.
So you can ascertain that this cave-in was not, I'd say, 100% natural. It didn't just happen in this labyrinth. That 99% of it is, fucking magical. So by some manner or design, you can come to the conclusion that this damage was done by either fiend or man-made.
Hey, guys, I think someone might have possibly been trying to hide something. Because the wall over here, it's not just like a random cave-in. Someone or something has made this.
Shelby, I want you to roll me investigation real quick.
Okay. Oh god, if I can find it. Where the fuck am I? Okay. Man, we're
like a
scroll all night. 12.
I was gonna say, don't you have like a +2 or 3 to investigation on top of it?
I do, but I only rolled a 10, so 12.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
You don't have to say sorry to me. None of this affects me in any which way.
Well,
In fact, you should hope that your higher rolls just get you better items. As you're going through Rex's gear, you find a scroll as well as a potion that has not been broken yet. 100%.
Drink.
100% closed in its vial with a cork on top.
do I know what the potion is?
You are going to have to roll me a history check.
Derek, try to convince her to drink it.
I rolled a 4. I have no idea.
So you can
Or
tell. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
As Mercy, as you're trying to figure out what this vial is, you're holding it up, taking a look at it to see if the coloration reminds you of anything. Calm down, Kevin. Jesus.
He's gonna be sitting there with the pods, like, give me.
Justin's gonna listen to this podcast and just like hear me go like, "What the fuck?" But Shelby, as you're looking at this, you have no recollection, as most of the potions or anything that you've dealt with have had a red or purple coloration, but this one is actually kind of like a violet. So you do not know the means of the effects.
Awesome. Cool. What is in the scroll?
As you open up the scroll, because I assume you can read common, because everyone and their mother reads common.
Yeah.
My next character will not be able to read common.
Please do that. I would love that. I'm gonna kill Gimrick off just for that now.
Why don't you somehow make me forget common?
I could.
Then I just punch everything.
Speaks
You
only
do that
in
now.
voice.
Yes, but this time it's
As
because
you
I'm
do
frustrated.
that, can you roll me just an insight check real quick, Shelby?
Yeah.
I really wished some of you guys lived closer, because I don't know who lives the closest. Probably Devin, but I need more drinks.
Roll a 13.
That actually works in your favor. All
I
right.
think I'm probably like a half hour from you.
What city do you live in?
Warren?
Oh shit! I haven't been to Warren since my grandma owned a store out there.
We're probably
I
about.
think I'm like 12 hours from you.
Well, fuck yeah, you do, Kyle. You're my vacation host.
I'll be there by midnight.
I mean, you can just send it with
That's
your
a
wife
fast
tomorrow.
trip.
Yeah, right.
Well, Derek's only like 40 minutes away, which means Shelby's only like 40 minutes away, and Devin's only like 30 minutes, maybe.
In person.
Well, I've been to Devin's house, Kevin's house, Derek's house. Kyle, I'm sorry, I'm probably most likely never going to go to your house.
What? How odd. That's so sad.
We made the comment of doing live action D&D at Justin's once.
Well, that was my old house before I got married.
Yep, true.
It's true, but we are very thankful for said action because that's how you guys actually got introduced to us, and we're very thankful for that. Shelby, with your role, you're actually able to see that it is a group registration under a particular name that has come across several times. You see that in big print under registered guild name, they wrote the Fine Fellows of Daggerford.
Now that
Yes, I'm giving you a lot of fucking lore tonight. You're welcome.
Wait, is this one of the guys that's with that wraith that we talked to earlier?
Is it?
He was a revenant, but
I think so.
To the notes.
Damn!
What?
Yes.
I mean, I can answer that, but I'm a ways away from this whole conversation, so.
You're technically doing.
Sir, I swear to God.
Yeah, Rune is saying she might actually be the closest one to me.
Okay, I have notes, but I don't know if Curie knew them or not, so I feel like I can't share it.
I like that you're viewing it from that perspective. I appreciate that, actually.
Oh, I did write his name down.
Rex?
Haleth Garth?
That is the
wraith guy?
That is the name of the Revenant.
The Revenant, sorry.
Devin was 100% correct in that.
no game.
And this guy had it that the leader's name was Rex the Hammer.
So is this him? Is this him? You called this guy Rex.
I would like to look
It is
at his random gear that's lying around. Is there a warhammer?
Looking around, you actually don't find a war hammer. You just find a slightly large forging hammer that he's been using.
So then, yes, Curie would have been present at this point, and
Can I pick that up and add that to the belt?
he was possessed by an angry soul, undead. I'm sorry, I should do this in Curie voice. He was possessed by an angry soul, undead, and it is said he was part of the Fine Fellows of Daggerford. The only other name I have, which I could be wrong on, is Culpus Stormforge, but I don't know where that comes into play.
That's not something for me to answer, fuckers. That's up to you.
No.
Could always go back and talk to him.
Sure.
Maybe it will please him that we know what happened to at least one of his party members.
You guys have ran into like 2 or 3 of his party members.
The Revenant?
Yeah.
I ran into the wizard, Kellum.
Mm-hmm.
Kellum the Weasel. I have that written down.
That's a different guy. That's just some weasel.
God, I need to write better notes for this campaign.
I'm saying, but
I'm trying to do a lot of lore so that way you guys can try to enjoy actually like figuring some shit out.
This isn't enjoyable, sir. I have no notes.
I'd like to point out that that is not my fault. I encouraged note taking actually at the beginning of session 0.
Just blaming it on you anyways, okay?
That's perfectly fine. Would you also like to hear the loot that you received, Mercy?
See.
All right. You actually find a backpack that was underneath Rex's body that he was trying to hide against a minecart. It contains a silvered short sword, a 30-foot long coil of rope.
Hold on. Sorry.
You're fine.
30-foot coiled rope. Okay.
2 days of rations,
Ooh. 2 days. Okay.
a flask of oil,
Uh-huh.
and a small pouch.
Can I open said pouch?
I mean, do you choose to?
Yeah, I'm gonna open it.
You find 13 gold pieces.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
So that is everything that is on Rex. What would everyone else like to do?
Did Curie see the violet potion?
I still have it.
Curie caught a quick glimpse, but Mercy is a rogue, so she's able to
Right.
kind of like reposition her arms to make it so no one has like a clear line of sight.
Did you find anything interesting?
Such a probing question.
Is that a voice thing? Does that do it for you, Shelby?
No. It does not. Fortunately.
It's the Ormac voice. No, just kidding.
You ain't wrong. She does like it a little bit deeper, evidently.
Dead. So dead. Okay. I found this short sword. Can anyone use this short sword?
I can use a short sword.
Okay, it's a silvered short sword. So it's like extra fancy.
So you can go ahead and add that to your inventory. That should be an actual item. That way, it's just treated as a normal weapon if somebody has resistance to non-magical items that aren't silvered.
And I found this potion. It's like a violet color. I've never seen a potion like that before.
Oh,
Mercy, you literally notice his ears perk up at the mere mention of a potion you can't figure out.
Do you know what it is?
I'd have to see it. As I like hold up my little paws.
Oh,
He's like, gimmies.
I set it right on top of his soft little toe beans.
Go ahead and roll me Arcana, but you can have advantage because you are what you are.
I'll take it. Now,
Oh, you know what?
Woo! Alright.
Let's go.
So, as you're looking through, you are reminded of the several different recipes you've gone through in your adventures. You find that you've concocted potions that have been blue, that have been purple, that have been red, that have been green. One time you made a brown potion, but that did not end well.
yeah, accurate.
Yeah. Upon taking a quick sniff of the potion, though, you are able to ascertain that this is a potion of greater healing. Just made in a very unfamiliar fashion to this area.
So
remember-
yeah, curious.
Only Kevin gets to hear that.
Right. So yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, I think this is definitely a potion of healing, but it's definitely a strong one. Like maybe like a greater. Help you laugh your head.
The very first thing in my inventory is two-headed giant nipple and areola.
I'm glad to hear it made the journey so far.
I'm so sorry, Kevin.
Is it weird I actually have a plan if that makes it a swing distance?
That's gonna get us out of trouble one day.
What? Oh, it's literally in the very top.
Don't underestimate how much I planned the first
Oh, God.
4 floors.
Whew, okay.
So yeah, Kiri's just
Did
gonna
you say
like, hand it
floors
back.
or years?
Yes.
Floors. That's like 8 years right there. We'll be doing this
Or-
campaign until our 80s. Because so
Yeah,
far, you guys
curious.
have spent like nearly fucking an hour and a half after slaying this dragon, looking around at loot, looking at potions, and then reminding yourself that you have nipples and areola currently in your inventory.
Speaking of loot again, I would like to look at the dead things.
Okay, so you are able to look at this Nothik and this Mezzoloth. They don't have anything actually on their body of worth outside of their bodily features. So if you so chose,
I didn't kill them. They're not worth trophies. Never mind.
and that was my thought when I described it to you.
I was hoping for weapons, because I know. I just know offhand that some of the random fiends carry certain weapons. A man can dream.
And looking around at him, there's only the one entrance in this room, up at the top.
So there is only the one entrance in this room.
Hey, guys, just before we leave here, because we know this area is empty, and from what I can see, it only has the one entrance. Do you guys mind if we take a rest?
Yeah, I am
I think most
very
of us could use it.
very tired.
Seems like a decent idea.
Yeah.
Are you guys choosing to take a long rest, literally 13 minutes before the end of session?
Yes.
I hate you all.
You're right. Never mind. Let's walk back to that door first.
Oh no, you guys can feel 100% free to take that long rest.
Oh no.
I
Oh,
was
you
more
don't get a
worried we
short rest.
we leave here, and then before we finish in the 13 minutes, we end up running into something else, and then we just all die.
Could also work our way back up.
We're on the second floor, though. I mean, I guess we're not gonna really run into anything because we killed. Adam's face says otherwise. Death is upon us.
So
No,
I like how that's
I'm
my
just-
original
I'm
suggestion.
just playing mind games right now, in all
Back
honesty.
to the door first.
What door?
The door that you guys were trying to pick when you got shot by lightning.
You actually think they remember that?
Yeah, it was.
I
like,
mean,
when they were
Derek
in the
wouldn't know
door,
about
I
it.
ran full speed past all.
You're
of them.
talking the one. So for me, it's not, or it's kind of that. But the one when Curie saw the door, I rolled the nat 1 on realizing it was there, so I was dead set on it's a wall. That door is the one you're
Right.
talking about.
Which is funny because
Yes.
the only reason for that belief is because of the way that Roll20 works.
No. The reason for that
No.
belief was in Nat 1 in my narration.
Fair enough.
There's another reason that Carrie noticed it.
I now know what that reason is, but
Do you?
from listening to the podcast, because I then
yeah.
heard what you told me.
That's the one downside of letting you guys listen to that shit.
Carrie's gonna give the potion back, by the way, to Mercy, and just say, "Oh, that's not a potion of great growth of silver." And I try to hand it back up to Mercy.
Mercy, you literally see a little kitty going uppies.
I'm handing you your potion back.
Oh, thank you.
It's a potion of greater healing. If you want to add it.
Yeah, I'll add that to my haversack with the rest of the ones I have.
Carrie's gonna turn around and see Grimir, and instantly go like ears down, like don't kill him. I'm sorry. I didn't know it would happen like that.
You doing the
I
Puss in
say
Boots face?
it tried to kill me. But no, you're good. I don't know why I listened. I knew better. I should have just stayed back where I was safe.
But I was on your shoulders, and I don't know. I was convincing you to go there.
I know. And I don't know why I thought differently.
It's okay to be brave. Face your
It
fears,
almost killed me.
And the
But did you
sun?
die?
Oh,
It felt like it.
For a
You're
second.
alive.
And then
just gonna go.
it hits me, and it's like, wait. And I start checking my beard, see if it's been charred or anything from the lightning.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw. The only good roll that Justin will have all night.
Correct.
His beard and mustache are pristine. They almost have like a new shine to them.
Man, I don't think I've seen this look near this good in 20, 30 years.
But being brave will get
Oh.
you.
Am I sweating that much? Jeez.
gross.
So what do you
Seriously.
guys choose to do in this room now?
Sleepies.
Okay.
Uppies? Are you upping me?
Whoever wants to pick me up.
Okay, uppies. I pick him up and I put him on my shoulder.
Kiri instantly like curls around like as I can like around your neck and just put my head down.
It's like, and I'm out cold.
So
Yeah.
you guys are going to be in this wide open room and take an 8-hour sleep. I feel like this is if this was one of Derek's campaigns, this is where he'd be like, "Let me bring out a homebrewed encounter."
Yeah, pretty much.
But there's nothing else in this room. There's no other way to get in except for that one door, right?
So who's guarding the door?
I mean, I think we do our shifts.
Yeah.
So
So you guys are
there
gonna take.
who?
You guys don't have any
who-
full-blooded
4
elves
hours.
in here, so you guys
No.
literally have to take 8-hour shifts. So you're gonna take a 16-hour break.
You can't. I thought normally if people run shifts, it's like every 2 hours or so you just swap
You
to a
still-
different person.
You still need
So it
8
ends up being like
hours
10
to be a
hours.
long rest. You
Yeah,
still
so it
need
ends
8.
up being like 10 hours long instead of 8.
Here,
You could
I
do
see you,
that.
Sam.
I'm gonna look Kiri as he like holds up his sword like a little bit. Like Kiri like picks up from Mercy's shoulder and like grabs his sword and goes, "Well, this will wake us up." As I like hold out my little like dagger, and it'll tell us if people are coming to bug us.
Will it tell us if we're asleep though? How will we hear it?
It'll wake us up. Just trust me.
That sounds so sus. What do you mean? Like, is it gonna stab us awake?
No.
If only I had
Does
a.
it scream? Like, what do you mean?
If I had a spell slot left, I could cast alarm.
Because if it just like glows.
It just wakes us up. I don't know. It's smart.
The vibes are off, but I'm gonna trust you because you're cute.
Does your dagger have the alarm spell on it?
Is it a dagger of warning?
Curie, roll me a history check real quick.
Carrie's like, I don't know, but I know it will wake us up. The only information I have.
So this was a pretty high DC to beat, but what you're able to remember is this dagger has been with you for such a long time that it has woken you up on several occasions. a longer journey, but you don't remember 100% how.
Right. And that's what I was playing off into.
Rune would like to say to trust the toe beans.
Trust the beans.
All right, I'll trust those beans.
And by the way, if they have to take an 8-hour rest and you're doing 2-hour break, so is it a 2-hour break at the beginning, 2-hour break at the end? They're still like what?
No.
4 hours
What he's
in the
implying is like according to like the rules, basically the rule is that you have to get a full 8-hour rest. There isn't anything that explicitly says it has to be 8 hours in a row.
So, like,
Just
I
needs to
take
be
the first
somewhat
watch at 2
routine.
hours. I wake Curie up. He takes 2 hours.
Yeah.
Then Gray Stripe. Then Gimrick or whatever. We get a
Would
total
anyone
of
say
8
their
hours.
personality would say they need to have a consistent 8 hours?
Gimrick, no.
No.
No, I could
And you-
take a shift.
I'm a cat, so I'd be in 22 out of 24, so. I'm just kidding.
That's unrelated.
I mean, Grimir is a business owner, so I'd probably say no because he probably just catches sleep when he can.
If we had a bard. I need my 19 hours of beauty sleep.
Oh, literally. Oh,
I feel like we wouldn't have fought the dragon if we had a bard.
I
yes,
feel
we
like we
would've.
would have because it's a different type of fighting, but also
like,
Shelby slept with a bard our first campaign.
I did. He put a child inside of me, and then he died.
Oh, that's how that works?
Immediately afterwards, he died.
He almost found out that it happened, but he died. So like I feel like his ghost, if he found out, would be like, "Oh no, I'm dead again."
You're like, oops.
Visiting the living is so hard. Ah.
How long have we been down here? Like, how long since our last rest?
So since your last rest, it's only been about 4 hours.
Oh, damn.
So,
What?
I hate to be a stickler of rules per se. This would be you, percent. You know, that's technically verbatim what it says.
A character
in the-
can't benefit from more than one long rest in a 24-hour period, and a character must have at least 1 HP at the start of the rest. Okay. So basically what Kevin's trying to be a dick about is that you guys
Rest.
aren't able to actually take a long rest right now.
All right, short rests it is.
But that's also what they were talking about when you could just take the 2 hours.
Yeah.
Perfect. Either way, you just made the long rest irrelevant.
I know, that's what I said.
Yeah,
I was like,
short
oh, wait a
rest
minute.
it is.
Yeah.
So as you guys are sitting around the
How long are we short resting?
how long would you guys like to? I don't make those
Like-
decisions.
I know. That's what I was trying to.
Isn't a
Okay.
short rest normally like an hour?
It's
Or-
an
It's like
hour,
10 minutes
and
to
then
an
you
hour.
can do multiple hours.
Wow, I only got 3 hit points back for that short rest. I'm definitely dying in the next session.
Oh, dude.
Actually, you know what? I'm
You
gonna
can do more.
I'm gonna be not a hoarder this campaign, and I have 7 potions of greater healing, and I'm gonna take one of them.
Didn't you dish some of them out?
Mm, I feel like I would have removed them though,
Okay.
because normally
Never.
I'm good
thought-
with that.
I thought you remembered. I thought I remembered you giving them somebody a potion of greater healing.
Yeah.
Might have given one to Mardar.
That's my thought too.
There we go.
Mardar, I have plans for that boy now.
Oh no! What? No! Don't do
But
that.
everyone closes their eyes. I would like you all to roll me a D100 and tell me what you rolled.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
Jesus.
D100 as I do a short rest?
Yeah. It's not to do anything but to determine who I'm about to say something to.
73.
Oh, wait. Physicals. Here we go.
I got a 90.
I got a
90?
76.
Hold on. Oh, God. It's over here. Nope. I rolled a 94.
Oh, okay.
Wow, we had some
just-
numbers that were pretty close.
Yeah. Shelby, you are the victor in this, so you will get a bit of information
Oh, God.
saying that you are paying some extra attention. And so I will go to solo talk, and so I will remind Derek that we still hear you.
I'll take notes. What? Oh, God. No! No! Derek! You skinned a villager.
Okay. Not the person I would have blamed mainly for that one, but okay. Not even Curie, really.
Oh, I
Curie
thought for sure it was me.
No, Curie for the death, Gray Stripe for the main bodily damage. But we are going to end it on that high note. So thank you guys for coming in and checking everything out with Raiders of the Lost Hole as they fought against that adult blue dragon. Because of their great rolls, they did get to find out a little bit of extra lore that they missed earlier. So thank God for that.
Heck yeah.
But with that, we are going to peace out. Join us next Tuesday for Horde of the Dragon Queen as we still fight off against the Lich that we are currently engaged with.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. So good.
It's the it's like a trinketeer weirdo, but it's a lich. It's great.
Also, join us as I turn literally 34 during the stream.
That's also true.
Yeah.
There you go.
34.
Happy early birthday.
Thanks. And we have Horde 2 following that up next Saturday.
Yep.
So with that, though, I will have this all edited and up earlier this week. Give me till Friday.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.